Greetings, my scattered brothers and sisters in the Lord. Trust you know the Lord is with you wherever you find yourself scattered today, and that you know that his presence with you is more than enough for whatever you might face today. We have one verse we're working with today, 1 Peter chapter 1, verse 13. Therefore, gird up your mind, be sober completely, and set your hope on the grace to be brought to you when Jesus Christ is revealed. Now, this gird up language means to be prepared for action, that there's going to be stuff that takes place and you're going to need to be prepared for it. And then the sober-minded emphasis is don't let your vision, don't let your thought get clouded, don't let anything confuse you. You need to be clear-minded, you need to be prepared for action. And then set your hope on the grace that will be brought to you when Jesus Christ is revealed. And so this is future oriented. So the best way I know how to think about this is actually with an Old Testament story. The children of Israel, Moses brought them up out of Egypt. They've been set free from bondage and oppression that they were under Pharaoh. And now they're in the wilderness and they are on their way to the promised land. And they need to set their hope on the grace, the gift, the land that they will receive when they get there. The new life that will be there. But they're going to have to be tough-minded to do that. They're going to have to be mentally prepared and think clearly because they're going to have some hardships and they're going to have some tough things to go through. And sure enough, that as they go through the wilderness, it gets difficult and it gets challenging to trust in the Lord and to keep your hope set on what the Lord has waiting for you when you complete the journey. And so some of them, many of them, in fact, they began to want to go back to Egypt. They think that they had life better there in Egypt. And all they can remember is that the food that they ate in Egypt. And it's like they've forgotten their oppression. They've forgotten how their slavery was so bitter. And so really becomes a struggle for them in the wilderness. And some of them never see the promised land because of that. And so Peter is kind of saying the same thing, that it's going to be tough, but set your hope on the grace to be given you, the grace that will be brought to you when Jesus Christ is revealed. Make sure that you have that hope and your eyes are kind of fixed there in terms of being part of the kingdom when Jesus returns and his reign is in full, in its complete resurrection day. See, those Christians that Peter is writing, they're facing pressure from the world around them. And they've left an old life, but at times that old life can look appealing. At times that old life can look more comfortable and easier than what they're having to endure. I suspect it's the same way for many of us, that, we have an old life, or maybe the things of this world can become intoxicating. And we can all of a sudden not see so clearly. And so Peter is telling his folk, Peter is writing to us, hey, set your hope on the grace that would be brought to you when Jesus Christ is revealed. Gird up your mind for action. Be prepared. It's going to be tough at times. Be clear-minded. Don't give in to anything that will cloud your vision, that will confuse you. Cause you to lose sight of the hope that we have in Christ Jesus. And so be prepared. And I think that's the word today, that there's a lot of things that could kind of intoxicate us, kind of get us off course, whether it's looking at things in the past, whether it's things around us, to where, we begin to lose sight of the hope that we have in Christ. And so set your hope on the grace to be given to you when Jesus Christ is revealed, or to be brought to you when Jesus Christ is revealed. And don't get deceived, don't get fooled, don't get off track. So God bless, have a great day, and may the Lord enable you to kind of see destination and not get confused or off track by circumstances. God bless.